Good afternoon and welcome to the Clear Drip Studios. I'm actually here today um, on this Wednesday afternoon, just sitting here and relaxing and um, just kind of taking in everything that's going on today. And, thought I'd drop on, talk to you a little bit about, and so just so you know, if you're making any comments on one of the platforms that I'm on, I will go back and check on them and respond to you with them if you have any questions or any comments or anything. But I'm actually looking at you, the camera, here in my studio, um, and not looking at my computer that's over here. And so it's actually over here. Yeah. So that's where my computer is. The camera obviously is here. So I want to be able to look at you. And so yesterday we had a special guest came on that I'm going to be releasing the podcast soon. It's being edited right now. Ron White, the memory guy, and we did talk a little bit about memory. This podcast is more designed, though it is to help promote our guests that are on the show, but we're also wanting to bring something a little bit special. We're wanting to bring through the daily plunge. So be looking for ways to go there. We're going to be releasing part of the podcast. Actually, I believe we're going to break it up into four parts. We had an interview that went right at 1 hour, and obviously that's a long time to listen to one podcast. And it was such great information. Like I say, we did talk a little bit about memory, but what I'm wanting this podcast to be about, the daily plunge, is more about overall the overall picture in our lives, from entrepreneurship and what it means to be an entrepreneur, what it means to be a leader, from different people in different walks of life. And any entrepreneur that's been an entrepreneur any amount of time at all has had their ups and their downs. And so I like talking a little bit more, which we did with Ron, was to talk about um, where he came from, how he ended up becoming a two-time uh, United States memory champion, and how that happened. We talked a little bit about his patriotism to our country and him serving our country, even though his life was going very well, and he actually volunteered to go to Afghanistan. And so, uh, anyway, so we go into depth, and so that you get to know our guests a little bit better. If you know them, we're wanting to bring stuff that even if you know them, if you know them from afar, from social media, and you think you know them, uh, you if you listen to our podcast, you'll see that there are things that you thought you knew about them that you really didn't know, or um, you'll learn things about them that even if you know them, you'll get more details as to the what was going on with that. So yeah, so I'm really looking forward to bringing some great content through the Daily Plunge, the podcast, and having special guests that will be coming into our studio, but also not only coming into the studio, but also, and it looks like my screen. is frozen. I hope that it's not frozen on the different platforms here. Let me kind of see here, get us back up and running here. And so I'm going to stop this and start back up. So if you're with me, come back. If you're not with me, and you see it, come back. See you soon.